Aaron, Chesh, what a game, what an afternoon, but into the fourth round, how are you feeling?
Well, broken. First game after Christmas is always going to be a tough one, but we battled, and that's what it was about today. It wasn't about the pretty nice football, although we did play some nice football. It was the battle, the bruises that are going to come tomorrow are going to be painful.
And for you, the manager?
I'm really chuffed. We had a game plan today, we stuck to it. The coach has done well doing the research on West Brom, and it's come to fruition today. And I'm really chuffed because actually what we played today was exactly what we trained about, and it's nice to see that as a manager, to see something come from a bit of paper to a training session to a game, to win a game against a team that are doing well in the league above. So yeah, I'm really chuffed.
And as Chesh alluded to there, it is the first game back, first game of the new year as well. You've had a couple of week break. How hard is it for you as the coaching staff to make sure this team is prepped when they've not been doing much for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, but we trust them. They want, we're not a grassroots team. We want to play good football. We're a national level team, and the girls can go off and have a break over Christmas and spend time with their family and friends. But they know that they're coming back to, West Brom, physical, strong team in the FA Cup, where you've got a chance of going through to the next round and getting a big draw. They know that they can't sit there eating quality streets and eating loads of turkey all Christmas. Yeah, fine, indulge, but you've got to keep fit over that. So. Today showed that actually the training session we had last week, because we put an extra training session in, and that worked really well, and I think that's helped us a lot and got our levels back up a little bit higher. So yeah, really chuffed.
And how happy were you when Erin finally broke that deadlock in that first half? It seemed like it wasn't going to come, and that possibly West Brom were going to nick the early goal. It must have been like, oh, thank God.
It was, but again, we've been working on stuff at training, and we know how we wanted to work, and we know what we wanted to do, and we weren't doing it, and we had to give a few rollickings out, and actually the players listened, and then literally 30 seconds later, didn't we? We went and played exactly like we were asked, and all of a sudden we were 1-0 up, and so it shows that we do know what we're talking about, and it's nice to come out on the pitch and and to go 1-0 up. But Erin played really well today. Everyone plays so well and battled so well. But I'm really pleased for Erin because she loves the FA Cup. She scores lots of goals for us, and she's worked really hard, because that's someone that we worked really hard on in training this week. There's a couple of them, but Erin got a lot of pressure on her this week at training, and she's come out and she's bagged two and played really well.
And Chesh as well, the reaction for the team for that first goal, I think just said it all, didn't it?
Yeah, like Smithy just said, we've been training hard on playing in a certain way, and actually we are a footballing side, but play to your strengths. We've got a 6-foot striker that's amazing with the ball, and actually give her the ball, she'll deliver. And yeah, it was a sense of relief, because I think we were definitely, they were peppering our goal, weren't they, for a good 5-10 minutes, and it almost felt like we took the air out of them by that one goal, and we celebrated as a team, and yeah, it was well deserved and a well worked goal. I can't wait to watch it back.
And of course then into the second half, you get the second from a good pen, get the third from Jane, and it looks like, here we go, fourth round.
Yeah, I wish. I'll tell you what, I wish. But we knew it was going to be tough. They threw a couple of people forward. They went 3 at the back and just threw a couple of extra players forward. Their deliveries were outstanding. But that's, they're a Premier League team. And their deliveries, you think you're safe when they've got the ball 10 yards in their own half on a free kick. You think you're safe. You're not. The girl was pinging these balls into that penalty box, and Rose was dealing with it really well. Kelly Warren, who I think was player of the game today, was outstanding, and Gracie next to her as well. They were just clearing the ball and working really hard. And what was nice is when it was coming up to Erin and Jane and up front, and Kaylee and Gilly, and Emily, they were actually holding the ball up and doing something with it, which was what we asked of them. So I'm really pleased with them as well. But yeah, special mention to Kelly, because I thought she was outstanding today, and it was so difficult because 3-0 up, you think, yeah, this is it, and then you look at your watch and it's 15 minutes left, and then they're raining balls into your penalty box from left, right and centre. They've got some quality players with some great deliveries, but we dealt with it really well, and I love that. I love the fact that we've come here, we've won a game 3-1 against a team above us by not playing the way that we normally play, because we changed our game. So that's credit to West Brom. And the second thing is that normally we don't really defend well for the long balls in the box and the corners and the crosses, and we've been working on that last few weeks, and I think today was outstanding, and we dealt with it really well.
Of course as well, I think another person that we have to mention today, because she made her 100th appearance for the club, is Laura Vokes, who we all know as Gilly within the team. What influence does she have on that team?
Oh, she's just an all-round great player. She works hard, she's got a cracking delivery, all that it didn't come off today, but we've seen her score amazing goals this year, and she's a brilliant left-sided player, and actually every team should have a Laura Oaks on their team. And yeah, I definitely feel at ease when she's in front of me, and just having her around, she's a good influence for the team.
I put it in my programme notes today, like, you know, she's come back from having a kid, and you know, little Teddy, he's gorgeous, bless him, and she's come back, she's 100 appearances, like you said, she's scored loads of goals for us since she's come back, and that's on top of, I'm getting text message about, you know, he's teething or he's not well, she's not well, there's lack of sleep, all of this stuff, but she's not let it affect her at all. And absolutely full credit to her and Sammy for that, because Laura is flying. I've never, even when I was here before and she was starting every week for Fran and Simon, I've never seen her play as well as she's playing now, and she's been doing really well, really well. She's a credit to everybody, and she is someone that all the young players and all the young girls in the club at different age groups coming up need to look at. People like Chesh and people like Gilly that are training really hard, working hard. Gilly was on the bench today, and she's been one of our best players, and I said that before the game. I said to her, she's been, over the last few weeks, probably one of our, if not the best player, but she was on the bench today for tactical reasons. Her attitude was amazing. She's on there, she's cheering, she's saying well done to the girls, she's saying well done to Kaylee who took her place, you know, and that's the sort of people you want. You don't want people sitting there sulking and moaning that they're on the bench. You want people like that, and Gilly is one of the most lovely people within football, and I'm glad she decided to stay, because I think she's great.
And of course as well, tomorrow it is the draw, TalkSport 2, 5 o'clock. Who do you want, home or away?
Manchester United at home, because I'm a United fan, but also like the crowd that would bring in would be incredible.
I think.
I could give you the generic answer. We just want someone that can get a big crowd down. But I'll be honest, I'd love to like test against Liverpool again, because they're struggling in their league. I'd like to see Liverpool really.